Recently, Twitter found some shit out about me. I'm a sex trafficker, chat. Look at him, look at me. Look at him, look at me. We are the same person. Clearly. I have been cancelled on Twitter for some shit. And I do actually mean genuinely cancelled. I mean, genuinely, people are treating this very, very seriously. To understand it, I have to give you a bit of a recap on things, because there was some brief confusion with something else. There was this tweet that I made. I've deleted the tweet now, which I should have done kind of immediately, but I tweeted something along the lines of, it was me with a little gun. It is this. Because it is still up on my Instagram, because I've just changed the caption. But what the caption used to be on Twitter was ready to infiltrate women's spaces. Everyone's fine with men's, by the way. Just, listen, not to become a right-wing grifter right now, but everyone was chill with men's. But I posted that, right? It's a toy. Yes, it's a toy gun. But I posted that, and people were very mad. When I posted that, a different thing happened, which I found interesting. Cloudy DM'd me and said, hey, how did you fix this? You know, now it's like following media may contain sensitive information. And previously, you couldn't see shit that I posted on Twitter. It was just blocked. No one could see anything. Like, I was just shadow banned on Twitter. Wild. And I became not shadow banned. I don't know why. I tested it out by posting some ass. I'm still not shadow banned, I don't think. Cool. So that tweet that I made that was ready to infiltrate women's spaces got pushed to fucking everyone. And I mean, right-wing Twitter. Like, in 3 days, it had 7 million views, when most of my tweets have, like, 200,000. Everyone was very mad. So, what do? What does F1nn5ter do? F1nn5ter freaks out, because I haven't been in a drama. I haven't been in drama on Twitter in a while. I'm not used to it. I used to be in drama all the time. Do you remember the F1nn5ter discourse? That's still, like, sends shivers down my spine whenever I hear it. I had a bit of a freak out about it, and I went like, oh shit, a mutual DM me, and they said like, hey, I think this was a kind of an insensitive tweet. You should, like, you know, issue like an apology or something. I'm sure people would understand. And I went like, I think if I tweet something about it, it's just gonna bring, like, you know, if you do tweet an apology on Twitter, you know, you're just gonna get like eaten alive about it. Someone's just gonna say like, yep, you apologize, which means you did something bad, and you forward it to like a bunch of people that didn't care. So I said, I think that it's just gonna cause more drama. I'm just gonna leave it and let it fizzle out. And then the tweet got like another 2 million views, and then people that were my friends were, you know, mad because they DM'd me and they said like, hey, I think, well, 2 people, including that person that said that, hey, I think you should issue an apology. And then I got inebriated late at night, and I wrote a little. Oh my god, I wrote a little apology, which I think is so stupid. You can never apologize too much for these people. They want you to grovel. And you know what I did? I swear to you, the apology was genuinely good. I've read apologies, I've written them, I meant what I said, because I was in my feels about it. I folded. I know, I'm sorry. Look, literally the first reply to that tweet was, no, you folded, with that fucking crying emoji. F1nn5ter folded over this joke. I know it was dumb, but I cared about it because my friends were messaging me and they said, this actually hurt. And goddammit, I felt bad about it, okay? I'm not afraid to admit it. I felt bad, all right? I have feelings too. I'm not always just this hot hunk of meat right here. I'm a real person with real feelings sometimes. And I apologize. And you know what? Worst decision I've ever made. Because what actually happens when you post an apology tweet is that people go, F1nn5ter did something wrong. So this fucker did something wrong. Let's see what else they've done wrong. And so through the archives of Twitter of everyone that's ever been mad at me, well, I'm assuming they scrolled through the, like, oh my god, F1nn5ter's a guy taking estrogen? That's horrifying. Anyway, and they found this clip from like 2020, like mid 2022, I think, or like late 2022, so 3 years ago, when I was talking to Riza. Oh my god, the original clip. Oh my god, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna show you. I found it that way. Here you go. It feels so gross to me. Not only did lie selfishly when he's already rich. This is in 2022, but his friend said that she was struggling with posting content, and he tricked her into doing it when she didn't want to. Literally, what is his problem? And this was posted in November 2024, but it resurfaced. I'm gonna play it for you.
Here's what happened. I bought the surgery for $50,000, of course, and I asked him if he could help me out. He said, I will give you $5,000, or euros, whatever, pounds, if you post on OF every single day for 1 month.
So I know Marisa's best months on OF usually equate to like, what, 15, 20? Gee, 1,000, by the way. 15, 20,000? Hadn't been posting for 3 months beforehand.
So I was struggling with posting. He knew if he offered me 5K, I would post every day and make more money.
Yep.
So he signed a contract that if I posted every day, he would give me 5K. I did post every day, looking forward to my 5,000 that I could spend on my surgery, my life-saving surgery. At the end of the month, he said, I tricked you. You're not gonna get it. He said, you're not gonna get it. I said, you signed a contract. He said, you're not gonna get it, but I made you money regardless because you posted. He, to this day, thinks he was doing me a favor because technically, through manipulation, he made me money. Which, yeah, he manipulated me into post. He manipulated me into posting, which did make me more money at the end of the day. But he still broke a signed contract. He doesn't owe me the money anymore because I asked him, hey, can you help me out? Because my accountant is trolling me at the moment.
There you go. Okay, right. It does sound quite bad, doesn't it, on first glance? What you don't realize is that we're obviously doing a bit! Oh my god, we are so obviously doing a bit during this. And we are laughing about this. That cuts off before I get to explain. Pibby posted an explanation thing. It's too long. But either way, we are both giggling about this. Also, this stream takes place months after she did get the money! I paid her for... Okay, explainer jail. Okay, let me address the trafficking rumors. When that was happening, the posting on OnlyFans thing, post on every day for a month, that's just not true. That's a lie, kind of. It's a misinterpretation of things. But it was actually to take photos that she, was going to post onto OF for a month. So just work her job for a month that she was doing for years before we met, just do work. So when you go and get surgery that I'll be accompanying you for and looking after you, you won't have to worry about work and money and income and shit. She was stressed out about it. She asked me about, hey, could you help motivate me to take some shit? I said, yes. And then, while I was playing a game of Minecraft with her, when I was playing on my modded Minecraft thing, we had a call and I said, hey, I'm thinking about, I'm thinking about moving, right? I'm just really nervous about the amount of money it's going to cost. And she went, dude, you've been working for a while. You never enjoy this money, but go do it. Go get the house. As soon as her surgery was over, that's when the house got as soon as this little, hey, do this for $5,000. As soon as that got sorted, bought the house. Hilarious. I then had zero money. I couldn't pay her. And then as soon as I got paid, as soon as I had money in the account after the tax had cleared, because my year end is in August, the month after, oh my god, terrible timing, yeah. Which, by the way, she knows about. And also, this isn't an accusation from Reza. This is just Twitter being mad about something that no party cares about. Sorry, I'm pressed about this, chat. And then I immediately paid her because we talked about oh yeah, taxes and shit. Well, we would there was a thing happening in the background. But either way, she brought it up and I went, oh yeah, sure, cool. I forgot about that. Neat. I got money now. Let's do it. Because the contract, by the way, was just I think we misspelled our names on a napkin and went money for you, Fimpa Reza. That she anyway. So that whole situation and that clip, she had enough to buy a car. Oh yeah, I'm so sorry. Holy fuck. This is oh my god, Finn's so rich and wealthy at this time. And yes, I was doing girl month shit, but Reza made more money than me. And then she bought a fucking Supra, and then another car. When I gave her the money, she bought a car. Anyway, I don't even care about that. It's not my money. It's fine. It's whatever. Anyway, people were mad on Twitter about that. People got upset on Twitter to the point that my mutuals, people that I've talked to, have blocked me. That's so stupid. And then I responded with just a screenshot of here's the money that was paid 2 days before that stream happened. Here's that's the reason why we were talking about it. Or 4 days before or whatever the fuck. And then people were still mad because they were I can't believe you made her do OnlyFans. Are you fucked? Are you insane? My god, no one, people see a clip and then go, that's true. And then just say you're a trafficker and then not look into shit. What the fuck is Twitter? This platform is so stupid. And then when I was like genuinely pressed about this, because like my Twitter lost like 10,000 followers, and I went, no, fuck, I'm being cancelled. This is bad. I messaged a friend of mine called Pyrocynical, and I said, what the fuck? Can you help me? I've texted Riza and she's just been offline. Can you fucking help, dude? And he went, you're going insane. You're ranting about this. That this does not matter. No one actually cares about this. This is just Twitter being Twitter and just infighting. I went, after a very long conversation, I went, yeah, fine. I guess it's just me being silly and searching my name on things, and I shouldn't. I brought it to people's attention by apologizing and shit, and it was stupid. This fucked me up. This made me lose sleep for like 2 days because I was like, oh my god. Also, the fact that like I only have just heard back from Riza, which was another annoying thing. Well, like I was just worried. Like I was just like, oh my god, has this got to her and affected her? I don't think so, but I also don't know because she's only just responded. I didn't think that it would be like a big deal to me to be like, you know, like someone's just talking shit online, because I've been called everything, you know, like I've been called slurs, I've been called worse, I've been like just fucking tons of death threats that came from this and everything. But like, you know, I didn't know how hard it would hit to be like, to have that one. Like I was very used to being called like random slurs. I wasn't used to being called a trafficker. That one's kind of up there. And I was like, oh my god, this actually, I see how this is bad. But this is not something I could just address by like making a quick little tweet about it and like just saying and explaining all of this. It was just ungodly frustrating, and I was just busy. And now you've been called Andrew Tate. Yeah, and like the thing is, I couldn't respond to the tweet itself because I am blocked by the fuckers that tweeted it. So I couldn't even retweet or respond to it. I couldn't. It's just misinformation.